She asks to please provide an overview of the coronavirus. Are the vaccines a lethal injection? Will they be made mandatory?
There again, how far do we have to go with this? How much collateral damages are going to need to be? How much suffering? I'm going to liken this to what Christians remember with Moses and the evil that swept through the city, and the people who kept their faith and put the lamb's blood on their door and waited for the evil to pass through. It takes a tremendous amount of courage and faith. And I know we can do it, but we're going to hear our neighbors screaming in pain. Our children are going to be taken from us. If we don't wake up, do we have the faith to be led to the promised land? We hold our faith, our knowledge. We all have the knowledge and the divine source within us. We just forgot. We forgot. They try to tell us, oh, we'll give you a higher iPhone. We'll give you fancy clothes, a car. Don't they realize? People don't realize, humans don't realize we're so much more than that. They want our power. They want us. They want to be us. The promised land is right there. It's right there. Get us out of this bondage and these shackles. They never believed. They never believed thousands of years of bondage. One man is going to lead us out of here? I was born into slavery. My children will be slaves. My grandchildren will be slaves. And you're going to lead us out of here? How do I believe you? I want to believe you. I want to believe you. Just believe. That's all it is. It's power. They just want control and power. The darkness. You are light. You could light up this planet with your power. One of you has enough light within yourself to light up the energy grid of this entire planet, and you don't know it. They don't want you to know it. They want your power. They don't have the power. They didn't come from source. They don't have your power. They want you to believe you're better off with their iPhone and that fancy car, and you believe it. I'm asking you now. I'm asking you now. Put down your arms. Put down your doubts. Trust. We've got this thing. We've got it. Pray for your neighbor. Pray for the animals. Pray for the river. Be grateful. Did you thank that salad you ate today? They're sentient beings too. Go out and walk in the rain. When's the last time you looked at the sun or the stars? Did you look at that tree in your yard? Do you know what's there? This is the most beautiful planet in the galaxy. And it's about to be destroyed. This is our last chance. We're at a point now we can either raise up or leave. Look around you. It's a miracle. You wanted to be a human. Here you are. You wanted to be here. Here you are. Remember, all you have to do is stay out of fear, know your power, and believe that you are bigger than this. That's all you have to do. And that evil will pass by you. Please, what's it gonna take? Will the vaccine kill off people? If we need to wake you up, it will.
She wonders, does the vaccine jump or transmit? And if there's any remedy.
What we would have to say about that is they call it transmission. They call it jumping. From a higher perspective, what we have to say of that, it's more the fear, the words, frightening people. That's what's jumping. That's what's transmitting. That's the virus. The virus itself is not a problem. You're more than equipped to fight that off. The vaccines are extremely dangerous. Extremely dangerous. If you stay in the light and you stay in your power, you're not going to fall victim to the jumping or the transmitting. I don't want my people to be worried about that at all.
And is there anything that vaccinated people can do to manage the damage to the body?
Well, what we'd have to say about that is when they took this vaccine, they took it out of fear. They were operating out of a lower dimensional frequency, and they weren't really going within and looking at their, knowing that their source energy, that they're much, much, much more. The vaccine does have devastating effects on the physical vehicle. Of course, it's not going to damage the soul, and it does not damage the ascension. Once somebody has made the desire to ascend, you have free will. It's your choice. It's the fear that is really the virus. How to counteract the damage done to the physical vehicle. It would take they would just have to ascend to a higher level of knowing. They would have to ascend their body, their being, to a higher vibrational frequency. And then they would just have to go in and have a bathing of vibrational frequency to bathe their system back into harmony. And the sunlight is huge. That's why they want to keep you indoors. They want to keep you away from the sun because the sun alone would keep you healthy and you wouldn't need anything. The sun itself is pure life. So, also, it would be important to strip back in life some, go back to the necessity, the basics of life. I would even say maybe get rid of some things, lighten your load. You don't need all this stuff. This stuff is controlling you. Get to your power, your place of knowing, and then you'll be fine.
Perfect. Thank you.